Hello, this video is about fast 100% carrot seed germination. I've had lots of comments lately on videos that I've done about seeds not germinating, carrots in particular, and I think there's probably a number of reasons why this is happening. I'll explain that to you now, and then we'll have a look at these carrot seeds that have been in this box about 10 days on damp tissue. I think it's kitchen towel, damp tissue in the bottom of there with some carrot seeds on it for about 10 days. The problem your seeds are not doing as well as you want them to do could be numerous. For starts, these seeds might not be viable. They maybe wouldn't germinate whoever planted them. But I think the more common one is that gardeners go too early. They try and sow seeds outdoors, buckets, bags, pots, beds, and it's just too cold. The seeds won't germinate. And you do it indoors. And then you're looking every day. Well, it says on the packet that carrot seeds take between 2 to 3 weeks to germinate. That's 14 to 21 days, and you're looking every day. You're frightening the carrots. Stop doing it, give them time to germinate. Have faith. And if you feel as though they're not going to germinate, sow another bucket, sow another pot, sow some more carrot seeds. You might have to write those off. But don't be surprised if they surprise you by germinating. Just as soon as you've planted some more carrot seeds, the first ones you planted will germinate. It always happens that way. It does. Right. Let me show you these. I'll get this lid off. If I pop them there. Now, I was going to hold this up to the camera, but because I'm on the wrong side of the camera, I wouldn't be able to see what you're seeing. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come down the other side of the camera, try and zoom in a bit on this, and let you have a look at these seeds. Have a look at them, then come back to me. Hey, what do you think? Come on, that looked like 100% germination to me. You could see the small white growing tips coming out of the seed. If you couldn't, put your glasses on. I've got my glasses on. I need my glasses to see them. If you can't see them, put your glasses on. You'll probably see them. Now then, what I'm going to say is this, for me, is the easy bit. Getting these seeds to germinate. I mean, I've done nothing with them other than put them in there on that damp tissue, put the lid on and kept them indoors where it was warm. And I think I've said this before, warm and moist is what you want to germinate seeds. So we've got all these seeds germinated. Well, what we need to do now is, we need to move them on, we need to get them planted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare some soil for growing carrots in. This is my own soil from years gone by that I've just worked on year after year after year. But each year I like to put it through a riddle to take any stones out or any obstructions. I also, for carrots, like to add some sand just to lighten it up. And I also like to add a splash of blood, fish and bone. So we'll do that. We'll listen to a bit of music while I'm doing that. And then after that, we're going to sow these seeds using a homemade template. If you've seen my videos before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen my videos before, it's a base, a polystyrene base from a 10-inch pizza that I've got a pattern for to produce planting holes. And so when we plant these guys in a bucket, there will be no shoulder to shoulder carrots, and there will be no need to do any thinning of carrots. And what I like to do to prevent carrot fly getting in there, or at least deter them, is not take any of those carrots when they're ready, but to take the full bucket. Everything comes out at once. We leave nothing for the carrot fly. We disturb them, we crush the stems, we pull them out. The aroma's there, the carrot fly will smell it, but by the time it arrives, carrots will be indoors. They've been on for the carrot fly. Okay, let's sow some carrots. This is the template we're going to be using. As you can see, it's got 37 holes in it, so we're going to sow 37 carrot seeds, pre-germinated carrot seeds hopefully. 10-inch base from a pizza. Just going to use this to give this a little firm. Okay, not too hard, you don't want to firm it that much, just a light press, and voila, how's that? Okay, so what we're looking to do is mark those 37 stations in the soil in the bucket, and then we'll try and plant a seed in each one of them. So if we do this, this should give us a mark, shouldn't it? Yeah, of course it should. And then I'm going to use a matchstick and a little drop of water to keep it moist. And I'm going to try and pick these seeds up individually and pop one into each of these stations. Now clearly this isn't a job for a windy day if you're outdoors. I'm outdoors now. This definitely isn't a job for a windy day outdoors, but you could do this job on a windy day indoors. Yeah, you definitely could. Right, let's have a look at this. Oh, how's that? How's that? They're looking good. I hope you can see them. They're looking good. So we need to try and get a seed into each one of those. If I put this here, just rest it gently in this water here, and there's my matchstick. I'm going to try and pick these seeds up and pop them in. That was easy enough, wasn't it? First one, boink. And to make sure we don't put two seeds in the same station, we'll close that up. Right, let's see how fast we can get around this bucket. Be careful because we've got two there. We're trying to sow these seeds thinly, so we don't want two, do we, in the same hole. We'll be flying. Now I'm saying I've got 100% germination here on these seeds. To be honest, I've not counted. I've not checked them that accurately, but hey, it looks 100% to me. It definitely does. They're going to give this a go. If you give this a go in about 10 days, you will be looking at germinated carrot seeds for definite. Just don't look at them every day and frighten them. And what we're going to do, once we've got these planted, I'm just going to spray them with a little water, because they don't need a lot. Hey, look at that, 3 at once there. What is it, 2? That's definitely 1. I think I may have dropped a couple there. Did you see them? I don't know where they've gone. Hopefully back in this box. Last half a dozen to go in. Then what we'll do is we'll give them a spray, call it a day. Yep. Give this a go. You could be doing this in 10 days time. So that should give you ample time to get a bucket of soil ready, shouldn't it? While your carrot seeds are germinating indoors. And hey, if you do it and you pull it off, let me know. You know, I'm doing this and I'm saying it works. Well, it works for me, but will it work for you? Well, if it works for you, please come back and tell us. And in fact, if it doesn't work for you, come back and tell us. You know, let's have honesty here. Yeah? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Last one. There you go, son. You're going there like that. How's that? How's that? Now look, we've still all those left. You know what I mean? There's a couple of dozen, easy, maybe 3 dozen germinated carrot seeds there. I might have to start another bucket. Right, this is the water, this is the spray. No watering cans, no hose pipes, no aggression. Nice and gentle. You don't want to wash all these seeds to one side or wash them out. You want them to stay exactly where they are in moist, warm soil. Hey, come on, Home Grown Veg. That's all they'll need now. And apparently, we've got a couple of nice weeks ahead of us according to the weather forecaster. So these carrots should come on leaps and bounds. I'll tell you what they are, they're Autumn King. Autumn King, and I will put a ticket in here before these guys go into my cold greenhouse, into my unheated greenhouse. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget, give it a go, let us know how you go. If you're not a subscriber, you can see the button. It's the bottom right hand corner of your screen. If you've enjoyed the video, you can also see the thumbs up. Give that a bang as well. Okay, this is Home Grown Veg, signing out.